Hello, beautiful Taurus, and welcome to your Loving Connections guidance. And this is for the next month or so, okay, through July and into August. With me, Julie Poole. It's tea and tarot time with Julie. Grab yourself a cup of tea, cup of coffee, glass of wine, whatever it is you want. Put your feet up, get yourself comfy. Let's have a look what's going on for my Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross-watching. And this is readings for loving connections. Now, I don't normally do love. This isn't just romantic love. It can be platonic, it can be family, whatever. This is about relationships. Okay, so let's see what we've got for my beautiful Taurus about relationships for the next month or so. Okay. Alrighty, this is the Tarot of Dreams. Let's get the tarot out first, and we're going to add in some detail with these other decks. This is the Tarot of Dreams, okay? All the cards I use are linked below, along with my tea and tarot mugs if you're interested, okay? And my books. All right, Four of Swords in terms of loving connections. And the Three of Wands. Oh, we have two here coming out together and they want to stay together. Look at that. We've got the Lovers with Judgment. Judgment's a rebirth, a fresh start, a new beginning. Nice. Okay. Oh, hello. We've got the Fool coming out with the Three of Cups in the middle. The center of your reading with the Ace of Wands. Wow, Taurus, hold on to your hats. This is looking good. Okay. Page of Swords, the Chariot, and the Empress. Well, look at you, Taurus, look at you go. All right. This is very, very good for love and relationships, okay? Loving connections, very powerful. All right, let's get your affirmations out. These are mine from hoping to having loving connections. Let's see what your affirmation is for the next 4 weeks or so about love, okay? Oh, it's a big one. I'm going to have to read that to you, but let's get the others out first, okay? It's about your power. Right, this is the animal oracle. What's the animal totem for my Taurus for the next month about love, please? Thank you. Vulture spirit, nothing is wasted. Nothing is wasted. All right, let's get one of these. This is the wisdom of the oracle. Thank you. Oh, we want the top one. Okay, thinker. You're having a good old think. Okay. All righty, let's have a look at it then. Get comfy. All right, let's see. Where do you want me to start? Let's start with this one. Let me bring the camera up. Okay. Now, I know my power. I know my worth. I know my importance and my divine right to be all that I choose to be. I allow all that I choose to flow to me. I allow love to flow to and through me. All right, a lot of information in there. Okay, so let's just break it down a little bit. I know my power. So do you, or do you feel powerless? We need to get into that power and knowing your power. Okay, I know my worth. Again, do you? Do you know your worth? Do you know that you're magnificent and you're worthy of a beautiful, amazing love and relationships and connections? Do you feel it? Do you express it? Are you in that energy? Okay. I know my importance and my divine right to be all that I choose to be. Right now, this is all part of when we align. These cards are taken from my books, so if you don't get what I'm talking about and you're thinking I've got no idea what she's talking about and I've got no idea how to do any of that or how to fix it, if I can see actually I don't really know my worth, I don't know my importance, then read my From Hoping to Having book. The link is below. Okay, now when we know our importance and we know our worth and we know our divine right, then we are in such a loving energy for self that starts to be reflected back to us. Okay, I allow all that I choose to flow to me. So we're in this flow. It's a beautiful flow. So love can flow to you. Appreciation, value, people seeing your importance, seeing you as an important person rather than somebody invisible, insignificant. No, no, no. We want the healthy, loving relationships, don't we? So I allow love to flow to and through me. And that starts with you, all right? You loving you. Now the vulture spirit, nothing is wasted. Number 63, if I can get it to focus, and it doesn't want to, so let's come up here. Number 63, that's a 9. 9 is nearly there. All right, nearly there, okay? So nothing is wasted. With my vulture spirit, very often we can think, oh, well, you know, that was a waste of time. I spent 10 years with that person. That was 10 years wasted. Nothing is ever wasted. We learn, we grow, we evolve, we expand. So don't see anything that didn't work out as wasted. A friendship that blew up, or you know, whatever it is. Don't see it as wasted because it's not still there or it didn't work out. See it as, I learned what I don't want and I learned what I do want, and now I can apply that. All right, nothing is wasted. So they're asking you to give it some thought. Think about it. This is a number 44. That's a master number about your foundations, about your underlying foundation of love and connection within yourself and within others. I am thinking about this. I'm seeing that nothing is wasted. I'm really looking at my power, my worth, my importance, and allowing the flow. I'm thinking about it, I'm looking at it, and I'm working it. Okay? All right. So let's bring in the tarot then. So bearing in mind, this is your guidance and your themes now in terms of loving connections over the next few weeks. If this resonates for you, you're going to be really stepping into, I'm important and I know my worth and I'm so valuable. Now, as I see it, other people will start to see it. So we're going to, first of all, take some time to think it through. And we're going to take a step back and a step away from what I have been doing. Perhaps I have not treated myself as very important, put everybody else first, I'm at the back of the queue, my needs don't matter, it's all about you. Then that's what we're going to reflect back to us, because other people treat us the way we treat us. So, excuse me, so we're going to take a step away from that. Four of Swords is a retreat, rest, contemplate, meditate, take a chill pill, let's step back. And then as we think it through and align with knowing my power and my worth and that nothing is wasted, I figured out ever such a lot here, then I can step into this beautiful energy of the Fool. This is fabulous. Okay, this is beautiful new energy based on faith, a leap of faith. That's what the Fool has to take into a new beginning, a fresh start. Okay, now we've got double confirmation with that Judgment card, which is a rebirth, the phoenix rising out of the ashes into my new life. Okay, now the Fool can mean that, especially if you're single, that there is a beautiful new relationship here available to you over this, I was going to say the summer, but for my people down south it's your winter, but over the next month or two through July and August, there's something new here that is available to you. Now, if you are coupled up, it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to leave your spouse and go and find somebody new, but you can have a new beginning with the spouse you've got if that feels right for you. Okay, because all relationships evolve and grow and morph, especially long-term relationships. So I'm not the person I was when we married 25 years ago. Who am I now? Let's reconnect in terms of having a fresh start together to move ourselves forward. But it's going to take some communication. Whether you're single and wanting love, whether you're in a relationship and wanting to kind of rekindle, fresh start, bring it back to life, or whether this is platonic and about friendships, new community, because this isn't just about romance, all right? Our loving connections can be the people we work with that we have a loving connection with. It can be our neighbours. It can be anything that is part of a loving connection. So there is something new here. For some of you, they're just saying you've got new neighbours moving in. Make an effort to make friends with them. You never know how close that friendship and supportive it can be, right? For those of you single, take a chance, take a leap of faith, and let's start to connect with somebody new. For those of you coupled up, have a new beginning in the relationship you've already got, but it's going to take a little bit of research and communication. The Page of Swords is the messenger. All pages are the messengers. So we're finding out, we're hearing a message, right? So I might be reading a book, watching a video, I might be Googling, I might be searching something, finding out so that I can take action to open up opportunities for me. And that might include that might include joining a dating agency or an online dating site and creating a profile and chatting to people. That can include talking with your spouse about, let's have a date night and sit down and have a proper conversation and turn the telly off. Let's do something here. We're looking into what are my opportunities for something new, because I'm taking a step back from what has been and we're moving into new energy here. All right. Now, look at this middle row. We've got 2 3s, 3 of Wands and 3 of Cups, with the Chariot underneath it. Now, 3s are really positive cards of expansion and growth. Now, 3 of Swords, you might say, well, that's not so positive. That's about heartache and heartbreak. But we've learned something, we've grown, we've expanded, and then we can use that learning to move on. But the 3 of Wands is all about your ships coming in. You've dreamt, you've manifested, you've created, you've got a dream, you've got an idea, you've got something in your mind that you want to create, you've visualized it, and now it's coming towards you. 3 of Wands, expansion, growth, good stuff coming towards you. And in the center of your reading, you've got the 3 of Cups. Beautiful. So 3 of Cups is about socializing, friendships, fun, laughter, play. It's about having a good time. It's celebration. So you might be, especially for those of you in the Northern Hemisphere in our summer, you might be going to parties, barbecues, meeting up with friends. And through meeting up with friends, you are developing stronger loving connections with them, but also you can be introduced to friends of friends and be invited somewhere else, and all sorts of good things can happen. So if you get invited anywhere, say yes, right? Say yes, just go. Don't second guess it, just say, yeah, I'm coming, I'm having a barbecue, do you want to come? Yeah, I want to come. All right, say yes. Socialize as much as you can. That's where your energy lights up, your energy glows, and that makes you more attractive to your current partner if you've got one, or prospective partner if you haven't. But in terms of platonic relationships, also makes you more attractive to new friendships, okay? Because who wants to make friends with a grumpy old git in the corner, right? No, we kind of avoid them. But somebody laughing and chatting and being happy and glowing up, it's like, they look lovely, I want to get to know them. So whether it is platonic or romantic, we are moving into a beautiful social time, and it wants to go forward. The Chariot is here to take those 3s forward, to take you to the next level, to take you to the next part of your journey in terms of loving connections. The Chariot is victory, success, forward motion. The brakes are off. I'm ready. Go, go, go. Let's go. Let's get on with it. And let's get on with what? We've got the Lovers with the Judgment. Wow. So the Lovers is beautiful, loving relationships. And that Judgment card with it is the rising up into the rebirth, into a fresh start, into a new beginning. So it can be a rebirth with your current partner. It can be a fresh start with somebody new. But the main thing is you are having a fresh start with yourself, because you know your power and your worth and your importance. And so because of that, you come across as somebody very powerful and beautiful and dynamic and passionate. Ace of Wands, passion, a new beginning. So we've got the Fool, the Three of Cups and the Ace of Wands going across horizontally here in the same row. So by taking a leap of faith, throwing myself into a social life, I'm opening up to opportunities for something exciting and energizing and passionate. So this could be a new romantic love, or it could be some new friends and a wonderful new connection in a community. But it is new and exciting, and it's rooted down with the Empress. I mean, wow. The Empress is abundance, is beauty. It's sowing the seeds and reaping the rewards. It's Venus led, which is all about, Venus is the planet of love. So we're getting into this beautiful, creative, loving energy because I've dreamt it into being, because I know my power, because I know nothing is wasted, because I've thought everything through about the past, I've let it go, and now look what's available to me, because love is always available to all of us, and it's our energy that blocks it when it doesn't come. It's our relationship with ourselves that reflects back to us in the relationships around us. So you are thinking all of that through, and then you are stepping through that and into that rebirth for a beautiful brand new beginning. This is absolutely lovely, Taurus. I'm so pleased for you. Let's finish off with an angel card. Final message for my Taurus, please. Thank you so much for love and connections. This is the Oracle of the Angels, and you have got power. I just love that, because look, guys, I know my power, and the angels are bringing you the power card. This is all about your power. All right, and power doesn't have to be loud, doesn't have to be you standing on the tables and being the center of attention. It can be, but it doesn't have to be. Power can be very quiet, but it's very powerful. Know your power and use it. All right. Oh, how exciting. All right, Taurus, that is what I have for you for loving connections. I'm going to pop up here your money and career readings for July, and I'm going to pop down here your general readings for July. So check those out if you haven't seen them. And it's always worth checking out your sun and rising in particular, and then bringing in your moon, especially with love, because the moon is about our emotions and feelings. So when you pull those three readings together, you get a much bigger picture. It's almost like a personal reading. Okay, and do me a huge favor, I don't normally do love readings, so let me know if this is something you've enjoyed and you would like to see more of. Okay, and I'll be back soon. You take care. Lots of love. Bye bye.